Hey Suzanne, what would you like to work on?
Financial abundance,
Okay.
being in the financial flow.
When you think about the lack of financial abundance, what does it make you feel?
Sick to my stomach.
Okay. Sick to your stomach.
It's in my body, in my solar plexus area, and it makes me fearful.
Okay. Can you please rate that fear on a scale of 1 to 10, 10 being the most intense?
10.
10. Okay. So I would like you, Suzanne, to fully feel into that fear and drop your awareness into the tension in your body and just stay there for me. Okay? Okay.
Okay.
Hmm. Okay, Suzanne, how does that feel now?
It's shifting. It's shifting from my stomach to my throat to my mouth. In turn, it feels like a taste actually. Um, and it's kind of stuck in my throat chakra.
Mm,
So it's about a 5, 4 in my solar plexus,
hmm
and it's kind of sitting here equally. It hasn't moved. I don't feel like it's moved out, but there's definite shifting.
mm, mm. Okay. All right. So let's open up your exit portals. Open up the soles of your feet, your palms, your rectum, your sacrum, your colon, your urinary system. Generate black holes in the body and integrate them black holes universe. I want to clear from you anything that's been passed down from your mother. 10, 100,000s, 1, 2. Let's clear that down to 0. Mother side
Yes.
going back 10, about 10, 11 generations deep. Cut, cancel, pull, remove their traumas from you. Clear from your
Yes.
father, 10, 100,000, 10, hundreds, 1, 2. Let's clear that down to 0. Father side going back 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 generations deep. Cut, cancel, pull, remove their stuff from you. From other lifetimes spilling over into this lifetime is 10, hundreds,
Ooh.
2. Let's clear that down to 0. And lifetimes when you were a kept woman, lifetimes when you were not allowed to work, not allowed to read, not allowed to make any choices, not allowed to vote, not allowed to be educated, not allowed to manage money. 10, 100,000, 10, hundreds, 1, 2, down to 0. And lifetimes when everything in your life was controlled by someone else, either
Yes.
a husband or a brother or an uncle or a father or a grandfather. 10, 100,000, 10, hundreds, 1, 2. Let's clear that down to 0. Yeah. Strength for you to release and let go. And I also want to clear from you lifetimes where you were not allowed to work. You were forbidden to work because of the family that you were born into. Women just don't do that. 10, 100,000s, 1, 2, down to 0. Treat them all in perfect order with respect and do a massive change history in your system, chakras, organs, really subtle bodies, mind, bodies, spirit, soul, conscious, subconscious, unconscious. We also want to clear from you lifetimes when you were married for a long time and then suddenly you were widowed, and then you had no choice but to go out and work. But when you went out to work, you were already in your 40s, lifetimes when you were 40s, in your 50s, and you felt completely useless, helpless, powerless, disempowered, okay?
Yes.
And felt like you were ashamed, you were embarrassed, you felt like you had to beg people to give you a chance, to give you a, yeah, to give you a chance, right? 10, 100,000, 10, hundreds, 1, 2, down to 0, treat them all in perfect order with respect. Do a massive change history in your system, chakras, organs, brain, subtle bodies, mind, bodies, spirit, soul, conscious, subconscious, unconscious. But I also want to clear from you lifetimes when you were a teacher, but you were silenced, you were squashed, you were restricted, you were restrained. You were censored. Okay. 10, 100,000, 10 hundreds, 1, 2, down to 0. Treat them all in perfect order with respect. Do a massive change history in your system, chakras, organs, brain, subtle bodies, mind, body, spirit, soul, conscious, subconscious, unconscious, and lifetimes when uh, people fought you over your family's inheritance. So fighting over wills, fighting over property, fighting over land, fighting over buildings, over jewelry, over painting, over art, over wills and inheritances. 10, 100,000, 1, 2, down to 0. Treat them all in perfect order with respect, do a massive change history, system, chakras, organs, brain, subtle bodies, mind, body, spirit, soul, conscious, subconscious, unconscious. And uh,
Oh,
lifetimes when you had royal obligations and lived an extremely sheltered life and didn't know how to do hardly anything. You had maids and servants who did everything for you, from uh, filling up the bath water for you to putting clothes on you, right? And it was very, I'd say you were very stunted in the lifetime they're showing me. So I'm going to ask you, super conscious, go find that lifetime, treat it in perfect order with respect to massive change history, system, chakras, organs, brain, subtle bodies, mind, body, spirit, soul, conscious, subconscious, unconscious, and lifetimes when it was very difficult for you to mix with society, for whatever reason, and lifetimes when you had issues with people like the public. Um, Feels like there were phobias, a bit of mental illness, that prevented you from being able to fit into or be accepted into mainstream society. Okay. 10, 100,000, 10 hundreds, 1, 2, down to 0. Clear. And then we also need to clear from you lifetimes when someone was hired to manage your family's estate and therefore your money. And for whatever reason, you were not allowed to ask any questions about the family estate or your money. 10, 100,000, 10 hundreds, 1, 2, down to 0. So monies that were kept from you. Okay, let's clear though, down to 0. Also, we need to clear from you lifetimes when you witnessed a mother suffering, a mother being totally dependent on a husband, a father in other lifetimes, and thinking, I never want to be like that. That is such a weak position to be in. I never want to be like that. And so then you went the other way and became hyper vigilant and rejected love and believed that it was one or the other, right? You couldn't have it both, you couldn't have it all. So you
yes,
decided, I will never be weak like my mother. So I will
yes.
be the other. I will be strong. I will be tough. I will be independent. And I will be alone. And I will be in isolation. And I will be a rock, right?
This lifetime, same,
Ah, okay. Got it.
is exactly what I'm living.
Yeah. So when we experience things, a pattern in other lifetimes and they're unhealed or unresolved, they tend to show up again in this lifetime, right?
Yeah, yes.
10, 100,000, 10, hundred millions, 1, 2, down to 0. Treat them all in perfect order with respect and do a massive change history. So let's strengthen you to release these mm, traumas from these other lifetimes, right? And also the karmas of these mothers from other lifetimes as well, right? Whether you resolve a mother's karma or not, you should be nice and strong. Whether you take on their lessons or not, you should be nice and strong. Yeah. And whether you become like this mother or those mothers or not, you should be nice and strong energetically. Yeah. So strengthening you to
Yes.
release the shackles of these traumas and PTSD, and also
Yes.
the vow to be the opposite, the vow to be different. Okay. And let's also clear up the stubbornness in that and the fear of becoming like a mother or those mothers. Yeah. Let's let's clear those, okay? There's also a lifetime of being imprisoned that I'm seeing. We want to clear that as well. Okay, how does that feel now, Suzanne?
Oh, like stuff is moving. It's breaking apart. Um, there's a- there's a relief coming in. Thank you 1,000 times to the nth degree. This completely aligns, and I'm doing mother work now by being in her actual physical home for the first time since I was 18 years old, with the express purpose of handling these issues. So I'm so happy you hit it every single time. Thank you.
Mm, mm. Okay,
Definitely want to see you again.
okay.
Even from my jaw and the stubbornness, you're right. I had made decisions not to be that as a little girl this lifetime.
Mm,
You
mm,
just bam, 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 bam. Stuff I'm aware of.
mm.
Thank you.
Yeah. Can you please rate the fear on a scale of 1 to 10 now?
Oh, one or two. It's a one or two.
Okay.
It's still sitting in the jaw a bit.
Yeah.
There's something here I've never been able to get rid of, but things are moving. Thank you. Things are moving.
Okay.
Thank you
Let's
so
Just
much.
just do a little bit on the jaw, okay? But
Please.
I'm happy with 1 or 2. That's very manageable. But let me just clear something from the jaw, okay? So we need to clear from your jaw all the things that you wish you had said but you didn't say. And even all the things you wish your mother had said but never said. Also, we need to clear from your jaw swallowing your pride, swallowing any resentment, swallowing anger, ferociousness, resentment, rage,
Yes. Yes.
injustices, unfairness, and also witnessing a mother having to swallow all of that as well.
Yes.
So we need to clear from the jaw anger, rage, hatred, frustration, powerlessness, hopelessness, uselessness, helplessness, and lifetimes of being silenced, lifetimes of being shut down, lifetimes of being censored, of being repressed, of being oppressed,
Oh, God. Yes.
and also negative experience lifetimes of being female, of being a woman, and being
Yes.
treated like second-class citizen uh, by bullying members of the family who were male, um, who wanted to keep you in that patriarchal hierarchy. Like you are nothing. You are below us. You don't have a right to speak. You don't have a right to uh, express yourself or speak against us. Who are you to speak against
Yes.
us? Okay. So there's a lot of like resentment about that. 10, 100,000, 10 hundreds, 1, 2, down to 0. Treat them all in perfect order with respect to a massive change history. Yeah, there were lifetimes when you were persecuted, like publicly executed for speaking up, for speaking out, for not shutting up, refusing to be silenced. And it
Yeah.
actually
Many people.
there was a lifetime when you actually went a bit mad from it. Okay, 10, 100,000, 10 hundreds, 1, 2, down to 0. Let's strengthen you to release the grief from those lifetimes, the heartache from those lifetimes, the heartbreak from those lifetimes, the disappointment from those lifetimes, and the lack of support from those lifetimes because other women were really afraid of speaking up and they didn't come to your rescue. They couldn't stand up for you. They couldn't stand up for themselves. And it was almost like you had to suffer by yourself. So let's clear the grief of that. And because you were imprisoned in some of those lifetimes, there was this sense of betrayal, like you'd been betrayed, and there was this resentment, like and just feeling vengeance because of it. Okay, so let's try for you to release all of that.
Please.
Okay, how does that feel now?
Bang on. Bang on. It's releasing in my throat. It's what's affected me my whole lifetime. All that fear. Fear of being flayed, steak. Fear of being thrown into angry wolves and dogs in pits with stakes. All of it. It's all been done to me for speaking out. It stopped me from being successful this lifetime because I've been so afraid. And it's driven me a little mad. You're right. Like you're just every single lifetime you're bang on everything I've learned, but haven't been able to clear myself. Thank you, Garz.
Mm. How's your fear now?
Thank you. It's leaving. It's stuck here now. Instead of here choking me, it's just stuck here. It's like it wants to come out, but in the trust in society and not having that whole cycle continue, I still feel like I need more work. We can do it another day. It's okay.
Oh, hold on,
Because
hold on.
that's a lot of stuff to move.
It's okay, yeah. I want to clear from you lifetimes of being choked, lifetimes of being
I
sh
was choked this lifetime too. This lifetime I was choked as well
okay,
by a boyfriend. So a lot. I was subdued this lifetime many times by a man.
okay. There's clear lifetimes of being choked, clear lifetimes being strangled, clear lifetimes being suffocated, clear lifetimes of drowning, clear lifetimes mm, with hands over your mouth, over your face, over your body.
Yes.
Want to clear, well, being physically attacked, and I don't want the video to get flagged, so I'll say schmexually attacked, okay? 10, 100,000, 10, hundreds, 1, 2, down to 0. Let's clear the imprints of those hands on you. Clear the triggers, the remnants, the residuals, the imprints, the remains, right, of those hands on you. Let's clear all of that down to 0, minus infinity to the power minus infinity and beyond. And we need to clear lifetimes when you were pushed to the point where you would attempt to unalive yourself, lifetimes when you were successful, lifetimes when you weren't successful, but the lifetimes when you were not successful, you would try multiple times, okay? 10, 100,000, 10, hundreds, 1, 2, down to 0. Treat them all in perfect order with respect and doing massive change history. And there's also a lifetime coming up around you being owned by someone. Okay, 10, 100,000, 10, hundreds, 1, 2, down to 0. Treat them all in perfect order with respect to massive change history. Let's clear that down to 0. I want to strengthen you to experience and feel and to embody freedom in this lifetime. The freedom to be who you came here to be, the freedom to do what you came here to do, and the freedom to express yourself the way that you uniquely express yourself. The freedom to come and go wherever you please, the freedom to choose for yourself, whether it be the way that you dress or your belief or a partner or where you want to live or what country you want to go to or career path that you want to take. Let's strengthen you for that freedom and strengthen you to feel safe. Safety right now is 10, 20, 30, 32% strong. So let's strengthen that safety 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100% strong and integrate that with your mind, body, spirit, soul. And let's strengthen you to connect with your 5-year-old version, the 5-year-old
Yes.
you, and to heal that and integrate the 5-year-old version back into your core self, okay? Okay, can you please rate your fear on a scale of 1 to 10 now?
Um, it's shifting. It's still shifting and it's shifting quickly. Should I be able to rate that right now?
No, probably not.
Because I kind of feel I need time to process all of this. It's a
Yeah,
lot.
yeah, it is.
And it's lived in my cellular structure, not just genetically, but it came through with my soul. All that stuff you picked up came through with my soul.
Yeah, yeah. You're going to continue to process and release, process, integrate for another week or two, right? Uh,
Yeah.
but when you think about financial abundance now, what comes up now?
Uh, that it's possible. That that I feel like it's possible. That the hands are off my throat. That the shackles are falling from my feet and my wrists. That I am coming back from the dead.
Hmm.
Possible. I've been working on this consciously for over 40 years. So I will be very happy if I can find joy again and find purpose
You will.
without being afraid.
Yeah,
So it's going to take some time to process. But that fear that was in my gut when we started has moved. It doesn't make me feel nauseous anymore.
good, good.
Yeah. So let's set an appointment, maybe a month out. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.